Wash your hands. Howdy everybody and welcome back to another rant. Today, I want to talk about why washing your hands is important. If you are a viewer of mine, you're probably thinking, doesn't everybody wash their hands? That's repulsive that the very notion of someone not washing their hands. Hayden, why would you even say such a thing? I know that people wash their hands every time. Well, let me tell you something. Some people don't wash their hands. And that really pisses me off, especially in public. Now, I can't control what you do in the privacy of your own home. If you don't want to wash your hands in your own home, that's up to you. That's gross, but that's up to you. It's your home. But when you are in public, you should be washing your damn hands. Whenever I was in high school, there were a lot of people who just never washed their hands when exiting the public restroom. They just never did it. And every time I would be equally disgusted, even though it happened all the time. I always wash my hands. Why? Because I respect myself and others. I even have a giant thing of hand sanitizer just sitting in my room. Why? Because if I'm sitting at my computer typing after a while, and I don't know, my hands feel unclean, even though I haven't done anything. I've just been typing. My hands feel unclean, so I just use hand sanitizer. I realize that probably not everybody thinks that way, that they just have a giant bottle of hand sanitizer on deck, but I do. Maybe I am overreacting. But whenever I got to college, right? I came to college and I noticed that a lot of people wash their hands. And I was like, wow, this is nice. And for about the first, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years, I bet I could count on one hand the amount of people I saw not washing their hands. It was very few people I saw not washing their hands. But starting this year, or this semester rather, I have seen more people than I can count not washing their hands at the university. I don't know what the deal with this is, but it has become a problem and I'm disgusted. So you walk into the restroom, you do your business as you do, and then, you go and you wash your hands with soap. That's what you do. And the amount of people I see just like at the urinals or whatever, they flush the toilet, or sometimes they don't flush the toilet, and they just walk out, and I'm like, you just, touched your thing, and then you touched the flushing handle, and then you walk out? I hope I'm not touching the same surfaces you are. And these people don't even pretend to wash their hands either. It's like, okay, if you're gonna not wash your hands, you could at the very least, even though it's still disgusting, at the very least you could, run some water over your hands and then, dry them off. At the very least, and even then, that bar is in hell. And it's like, but you're not even going to do that? You're just going to walk out? Okay, I see how it is. In elementary school, we were taught about germs. And, don't spread germs. Be sure you're washing your hands and you're, using the hand sanitizer. We were taught that in elementary school. And now I'm in college and I'm seeing all these people at the university. They're just like, I'm not going to wash my hands. It's like, I don't even think that's like a conscious decision for them. I think they just don't do it. And it's like, at that point, it's like, you don't even think about washing your hands? Do you even shower? Like, what's the deal? And building off of this, I also have a bone to pick with the university. So I'm going to call out the Blocker building on campus for oftentimes just not having soap or towels in the restroom. A lot of my classes are in Blocker. That's just how it goes. I don't like that they're in Blocker. I don't really like the Blocker building, but they are. And the restrooms there, half the time, they don't even have soap or towels. It's like people already don't wash their hands. Well, a lot of people do wash their hands. Admittedly, most people do wash their hands. It's just the few that don't that really piss me off. But it's like, some people are already not washing their hands. And it's like, there have been days where I have walked into Blocker and gone to the restroom, and there's been no soap. And it's like, days? Like, I can maybe understand, like, it ran out by, like, the end of the day. I go to class in the morning. And there have been days in a row where there has been no soap or towels. That is a horrible start to the day. And it's because of this that, I finish my business in the restroom, and I go over to the sink, and I'm like, there's no soap. So I walk out, like this with my hand, I walk out with my hands like this, making sure not to touch anything, and I navigate myself to another restroom to wash my hands, on a different floor. And to think I take that much care in washing my hands just for there to be people that just don't care at all. I wash your damn hands. If anything, don't wash your hands for you. Wash them for someone else. Because I can guarantee you that you're touching all kinds of surfaces. You're touching desks, you're touching chairs, you're touching doorknobs, you're touching a pen that you're going to lend to a friend later that day. You're touching, I don't know, anything. So yeah, that's about all I have to say in this rant. Wash your hands. Just, you're a gross person if you don't wash your hands. Just have the courtesy to do it. If not for you, for somebody else. Have the courtesy to wash your hands. Do it. Whatever. Wash your hands. Use hand sanitizer. All the things. Keep yourself clean. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Goodbye.